Yeah. So, first of all, very good evening. Welcome to the session. How are you?
Good evening to you as well. Thank you so much for accepting the meeting, and I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good. Thank you so much for asking. Since we are meeting for the very first time, so first I would love to know about yourself.
Sure. I have been doing some job, but recently, I got into YouTube. So I
Hmm.
started my channel like 10 months back. So the channel's name is NetLearn. So the reason why I created this is like a couple of things. One is like I love movies. So I always see, whenever I watch a movie, I watch it as though I'm a director. I observe like several things in the movies. I wanted to like get into movies, but it's not possible. It's not so easy, right? So I got into this short animation making and all those things like stories. Right? And I felt like, something, especially when someone is learning English through movies or stories is very, very effective. One is like communicating or conversation with other people. Other thing is like when you watch a movie, especially with the subtitles, because we are very engrossed in the story, right? We want to understand what's happening.
Hmm.
So that's the reason why I got into this YouTube, and I felt like it's a very, very I can say satisfying, because initially I started with a different intention, but when I see people are like thanking me, oh, thank you so much, you are making nice videos and it's helpful for us to learn English. So that motivated me to continue further.
So it's been around 10 months, you mentioned, right?
Yeah, it's been around 10 months. It's not, I would say, like a viral. As of now, it's going at a steady pace. I have around 8,000 subscribers now.
Oh, pretty.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah. So it's going slow and steady, but what motivates me is when people like, watch videos and comment nice things. It kind of feels okay, I'm doing something where people are finding it useful. So that's how it is for me.
It is helping people in some way, and I must say, like, it is something different, interesting, and creative at the same time.
That's correct. That's correct. So, I this is something I always used to hesitate, when you want to like do a YouTube channel, like how, oh, should I go on the video or not? I actually like, before I messaged you, I thought several times, should I go live or not? I felt okay, why not give it a shot? I saw your videos. I saw your videos with many people.
Hmm.
I felt okay, why not? Let's give it a shot and see like how things go. So yeah, the primary motivation for me is like, I started with a different ambition of getting into YouTube, but over a period of time when I saw people like posting lots of positive comments, that encouraged me to do further. And I used to do like two videos per week or sometimes one video initially, but people said, keep posting more. We love, we want to see more and more. So that gave me some push. And I saw you to do like almost like a one video per day. I don't know like how busy it is for you. Or sometimes I saw you doing like twice a day. It's not easy.
Once in a day. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is hard work, but when you see people like appreciating your work and they are learning something from it, I feel like, we should do something.
So it means you don't show your face in the video, isn't it?
No, I just make animation stories.
Animation stories. Wow.
Yeah. So I just, I take some, sorry.
It means you have great editing skills.
Yeah. So as I told you, like since beginning, like even when I learned like different languages, I felt like, I learned that through movies better. Of course, you do learn by talking to others. You get a ease, right? When you talk to others, you feel okay. I know I'm improving. That's what you feel. But movies, since beginning, I always love movies. Like whichever movie comes, I appreciate it, and I love the way they make it, especially the video editing and editing part, and I mean, recently a lot of graphics, and of course, like the background score. I'm very much in love with the background score. I love it more than the songs. the background score. So even when I listen to any movie, if I like the background score, I just, I keep playing that.
Okay. Okay. So I didn't get the YouTube channel exactly. Can you just tell me the name?
Sure, it is NetLearn, NETLEARN.
Hmm.
So I make stories, some stories, but what I do is like, I not just the movie stories, I add some subtitles. So when
There's
you add subtitles,
name, right? NetLearn.
NetLearn, like if you search in YouTube, NetLearn, it should say
Logo,
NetLearn in.
to green this and then in red NetLearn. Is it?
That's correct. The green one is more like a phone, smartphone, and
Hmm.
then you have like NetLearn.
Okay, okay. So, you mentioned first that you were doing a job. So, are you still doing, or did you just
Yeah,
quit?
I'm still doing, as you know, like, YouTube doesn't pay much, right? So it's mostly for the passion. Like, I've been thinking of YouTube for several years,
Hmm.
but only like finally I decided what I want to do. So
Hmm.
that's how I got into this
And
YouTube
that's
thing.
great that you have taken the initiative finally.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing because it's a commitment, right? When we do something, it's a commitment.
Hmm.
Because you are doing something and people are watching it and they are expecting like what is the next video. When they see some value in the videos,
Hmm.
right?
Yes. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I thought like this is my not my first channel, like this is my third channel.
Oh.
uh, so first one I did only two videos. That was a kids video where I did something like a puppet show. I do a bit of different voices, not like a full-fledged mimicry,
Hmm.
but I just had some toys and I made a video as the toys are talking to each other. I was just narrating it from the background. I just did two videos. It didn't become I didn't take it so seriously. So this I did was like 5 years back.
So, since then, you are trying to do this,
Yeah,
and
yeah. Sorry if I'm interrupting you. So I've been like, I thinking of doing something with YouTube, but I didn't have an idea. So at that time, I just did like two videos. I just got like 100 views for one and less than 100 views for other one. I didn't know anything about promotion, tags, all these things. Nothing, no description, no thumbnail, nothing. I stopped it. I just did it for like 1 week or two. I stopped it, and after that, I think deleted the videos even.
so
And
do you
then,
regret that?
sorry,
Do you regret that?
no, those videos were not great in my opinion. When someone is spending time, it's their time, right, valuable time,
Hmm.
and the videos are not good. I myself didn't like it. I didn't like the videos because the what I was imagining was I wanted to make an animation. At that time, I didn't know how to do all these things like cartoon. So I just did do videos. It didn't do great. I didn't do any promotion. I didn't put my heart in that. Like, I felt it's not great. And then the second channel I did was
Huh.
for 3 weeks.
Okay.
So that video, what I did, whatever interesting videos I found, some interesting videos from other platforms like Instagram or anything. It's not my content. I did mention I didn't want to monetize it. So I just took interesting bits from Instagram and then uploaded in my channel, but I edited those. It's not just like plain something. I
Hmm.
took those, added some background songs, and then did some editing and then put it on the channel. And that one, in less than a month, I got like 80 subscribers. I didn't
Hmm.
do any promotion. I didn't know anything about description, anything, thumbnails. Those were just shorts, not even like regular videos. I
Okay.
felt, wow, this is amazing.
Hmm.
uh, People do like something if the content is good. Of course I didn't want to monetize it because it's unethical. It's not, those are not my videos, right? So after a month I deleted the channel. I deleted all the videos. I deleted the channel
And
because it's not my. Huh?
when did you do
Just a month.
month ago?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you
Oh
did it
no,
this
this
month, but when did you do it?
I did it like last Jan or Feb last year.
Before, right before this particular channel.
Yes, right before this channel.
Okay.
So I did that. I got like 80 subscribers. I felt, wow, this is amazing. People are loving it, and I'm getting like some videos got like more than 1,000 views. I
Hmm.
mean, as you know, like once you're into YouTube, it's not easy to get views, right? So the content is not mine, so it's not right for me to continue with that because YouTube will not monetize it.
Yes.
And so I deleted the channel.
Hmm.
And then I wanted to get into something serious, which I can do it on my own content. It's not like someone else or anything. I thought of reaction channels, but I felt, may not really. That's not going to work. And
Hmm.
then I felt, okay, how about I teach something? But how do I teach? I felt, we don't speak English, right? We have our own Indian language. That's what we are grown up,
Hmm.
and it takes time to learn English. I did a lot of practice and so many things that I did to learn. So, and then I came up with this thing that where I can combine my passion for movies and teaching. And I felt, if I can do something for the society, for the community, it may not be that big, but at least I'm contributing to some thousands of people. That's good. So that's how I ventured into this NetLearn channel. And then it's going good. It's not like a super viral or anything, but I'm satisfied.
Okay, yeah. That's great. And you mentioned about the first YouTube channel that you created two videos and you didn't like. So,
Yeah.
I think in my opinion, it is humans' nature that we don't like our voice sometimes. We don't like our own acting, our own videos. It is pretty normal. I also, when I started, while editing my videos, I used to feel like this is not right stuff to post. But then I said, yeah, I have to show my mistakes only right now because I'm learning. It is okay to show your mistakes and it is okay to show how you are improving gradually. But I was not liking at all. Still, I was doing so. It happens with every single one. When I started listening practice, I was also liking those kind of videos where people are making mistakes, then tutors are correcting them, then they are learning, and gradually they are improving. So, like this, we can connect with them. Okay, they are also facing the same issue. So, we can connect how they are learning, we can get the idea. So, that was in my mind, but still, I was not liking at all. And nowadays, it is pretty okay for me. I can listen, but when you start when because they were only just two videos you just started you didn't like it is pretty
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah. So, that's what I felt like, the starting videos I made in YouTube, even this channel.
Hmm.
Now, when I look back, I felt, wow, that's not great. I could have done it better. I mean, the thing is, like, we should never get demotivated or discouraged because what I feel, the first step is not about video making. What do you call, your interest, your motivation to get into this. It's
Hmm.
the biggest hurdle, right?
Yes.
Whether I can do it, whether I should do it, whether, there is always like so many questions in our mind. Is it possible that it will be success, or will it be like people will like my videos? All these questions.
Yeah.
That was the biggest hurdle for me to overcome. I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and finally stumbled on this idea and then went with it. And people loved it. And even though it was small, for a 1 month, I hardly got like 5 or 10 subscribers, nothing. But
Hmm.
what I felt, oh, people are watching it, and even if it was a short time, people are loving it. And then I felt, okay, I should spend more time. I should become a little more serious and make it even more interesting.
You found your niche and you mentioned the idea we on what we can create we can work upon is really difficult to find as you mentioned that since I guess like you have been thinking or thinking about starting a YouTube channel for 5 years and you started it 5 years ago. So yeah, and I also was thinking continuously like what I can do. And but I got to know that I love languages, so I guess this was the easy thing to start with. Okay. Do you do the voiceover while doing the animated stories? I don't have any idea about it.
No, I don't do voiceover. I
I
initially
watch.
the first channel I did was voiceover.
Hmm.
Uh, but in voiceover we have limitations. I can talk with different modulations as a male, right?
Oh.
But we won't be able to do the same thing for a female. So I feel that's the reason. If I have to get a female voice, then I need someone else who can help me with that.
Hmm.
But this is my passion to do videos. Like, I don't want to force someone, and it's a commitment, right? So I felt, okay, instead of me doing it, let me create these voices online. And that's how I, because you have like more, I would say, options where you can have like multiple characters. Otherwise, if it is only my voiceover, then it would be like mostly male voices. And if I talk with a female voice, it will be very funny. People will not like it.
I think you have to put a lot of effort and time to this. And like, how many videos do you upload? What is the frequency of uploading videos in a week?
Now I'm doing like three, but it takes a lot of time for me to
Uh,
like create these videos. Like, it takes like you know it's not easy
Great
because
deal of time. Exactly what I was thinking. Okay, so you have shared a lot of things, and I have just noted down. First, tell me, where are you from? I didn't ask you that.
I'm from Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Okay,
Yes.
original, like born and brought up in Hyderabad only.
Yeah, born and brought up in Hyderabad. Yes.
Hmm. Okay. 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 So, from where do you learn about YouTube first? Like before, as you mentioned that you didn't know how to monetize or about thumbnail or editing. That's why you are not satisfied. But now, as your channel is growing and you are also putting your effort in it, so you must be learning simultaneously about YouTube. So how do you get knowledge?
So, I mean, YouTube, we have been watching it for several years now. It's not something new. It's been around for several years. And I used to watch like cooking channels because I love cooking as well. Of course, movies, cooking, videos, and short stories, all these things. But at that time, I never ever thought that why not I start a channel. It was out of question for me. Only in the last 5 6 years I felt, we have to do something different, something that we love in life. It's not, if we are doing some jobs, if we are doing because it's a necessity, right? Whatever we studied, whatever we do, it's our necessity, but that's not my passion. Like, my passion is always about movies.
Mm,
So I was thinking of doing some, especially I get very interested when people do some their own trailers. If of a real movie they take and then they create some trailer and editing, a lot of editing, and some animations or some graphics and some sound. So I felt, why not, I've been thinking of it. It's not like I started this only last year and everything. As I told you, for 5 6 years I was thinking, when to start. And going back to your question, how did I learn? So for the first two channels, I did nothing. I didn't learn anything. I was just like, okay, I was just trying out something. Okay, you have this video, just do it and upload. That's it. I didn't know anything about it. But last year, for this channel, even for this channel, I knew there was thumbnails. When you go to the YouTube, they make interesting thumbnails. That's all I noticed so far at that time. But after that, when I started this NetLearn channel, so what I did is like, I did some research. Like, before I started, I mean, after doing like a couple of videos, I went to YouTube and I searched, and did some education. I educated myself, saying that how to make a video viral. Of course, the content has to be good. That's one thing. Other thing is like, you have the thumbnail, you have the description, you have the tags, and all these things. So I learned through YouTube. And when you go to the Google as well, you can search, how to make uh, a video to reach wider audience. So I learned all those things over a period of time.
so only about YouTube you have learned from YouTube.
That's correct. Only for before that, nothing. you know
Yes, I also learned about YouTube from YouTube itself.
yeah.
I
I
learned
mean,
it.
YouTube is a great resource. I would say, it's people do watch lots of things for fun, but YouTube is very, very, I would say, rich with filled with a lot of knowledge.
Knowledge, yes, absolutely.
It's like a great tool in your hand. If you use it the right way, you'll get the best of it. If you use it the wrong way, you'll just waste time. That's it.
Absolutely agree. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So that was this. So I think I should not ask about your hobby because I'm believing that you must be spending time about thinking about the story or what else I can add, what else I should do, or as you mentioned that you like movies, so you must be spending your free time watching movies.
Yeah, I watch movies as well. So until the biggest motivation for me was I used to watch lots of movies. Now I reduced it. I used to feel okay. I had enough of watching what others are making. It's time for me to make it so that others can watch. And it's not just entertainment. It's like learning as well. So
Mm-hmm.
my hobbies. You asked me about my hobbies. So I love cooking. I
Cooking,
love
yeah,
cooking,
you mentioned. Hmm.
and then I love table tennis.
Table tennis. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I love table tennis.
Hmm, okay. So, what kind of movies do you watch?
I I watch literally any kind of movies.
Okay.
I watch in different languages.
Hmm.
Even if I don't understand the language, for example, I love Malayalam movies.
Hmm.
I don't understand the language, but they make class movies. Like one of the finest movies is what they make. So I don't understand it, but through subtitles, just like how people can learn English. So I look at the subtitles and watch it. So I watch like all sorts of movies like Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi, English, sometimes even like other language movies if they are good. Not all movies if they are good.
And what about web series?
I used to watch it, but I feel web series. The problem is like though they are good,
But
they drag the stories. It's for example, let's say someone is going to make, let's say, biryani.
hmm.
In the movies, they'll just show like stir once in the pot and biryani is done. But if you go to the web series, they start from someone is going to a grocery store, bringing the vegetables, all the masalas, and, and those they stretch it because they have to make it like 8 or 10 episodes. It's now these days it's not just 10 episodes; it's seasons. Like each season they
Yeah.
are making eight. I I felt that's a waste of time for me, so I reduced watching web series.
Now I guess you are into this creating field. That's why you don't just want to waste your time, and that's why you think like it's no time to watch now. Just try to create.
That's correct. So I feel like when people are waiting for me, okay, I'm making some nice videos, and I felt like, it's better I spend more time in that. I do watch movies, but not much of web series.
Hmm, okay. But you must have watched some famous web series. So may I know your favorite one which you liked the most?
Which I love the most. So there's one English and one Hindi. So there's one English web series called Dark.
Dark I watched. I guess some of the seasons, but not all because after I guess second season it goes really it got really confusing and then other word and then time. I got frustrated and then I stopped watching that. Okay.
Yeah,
Dark.
yeah, same here. Like I watched like 2 seasons. 2 seasons were interesting. Third season went into like a different plane. It was boring. I just forwarded it. So dark. So one of my favorite themes that I love to watch is time travel movies.
Yes, yeah. The concept was good initially. I also liked, but after two seasons, I also like got frustrated, like in different worlds and different time zones. After 30
Yeah,
years, at least, three time zones were there, like 30 year and then again 30 years. So
90. Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, that's the problem with web series. They stretch it too much. So I love Dark, and the other one that I loved watching was Family Man and Fuzzy. Fuzzy
Uh,
was good also.
Family Man, is it in English?
It's Hindi, Manoj Bajpayee.
Oh, I haven't watched. And what's the
It's
name?
the
Or
other one is Farzi. It's
okay,
Shahid Kapoor and Vijay Sethupathi. It's Amazon Prime.
I don't know that too. Have you watched Money Heist?
Money Heist. I just watched one season. That's it. I can't watch anymore. They are doing like some 5 or 6 season now.
Mm,
I
mm,
just watched because many people. I heard about Money Heist from different people,
mm.
and there was some popular, I think, Spanish song. So I watched for season one. It was good, but from after that I stopped.
Okay, and what about Vampire Diaries? That is also famous.
Sorry, which one is it?
Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries.
No, no.
Mm,
I watched like a very, very, very limited amount of web series because as you know, web series needs a lot of patience and time. You have to watch like each episode 40 minutes or one sometimes 1 hour. It's not one season. It's like several seasons. It's too much of time. It's like if you recall, like when we were kids, we used to watch TV serial.
mm. Yes,
I,
absolutely.
I,
In my case too, I used to watch a lot of web series, and then I that time only I was when I started like Vampire Diaries, Stranger Things, and two or three more. Money Heist, I recently like a few months back I watched. Nowadays, I'm also not watching. Whenever I get free time, I try to watch a movie, specifically in English. And I guess in your case, you are consuming content in different languages. So I think you mentioned that you know different languages too. Am I right?
yes, I know different languages. Yes,
How many languages you can speak?
I can speak 4 languages.
Hmm? Which one?
I speak Telugu, I speak Tamil, I speak Hindi, I speak English.
Do you understand Punjabi?
Punjabi, Punjabi has some Hindi words, right?
Hmm.
So those things I watch, I can understand. I love
I
Punjabi
by
because
watching
sorry, go
Instagram.
ahead.
I guess by watching Instagram reels, you can understand Punjabi.
No, like I if a movie is good, I watch Punjabi movies as well, if with subtitles, but
Hmm.
very rare, I would say. But I like Punjabi language because Punjabi language is like very powerful language. I have great respect for Sikhs,
Hmm.
Sikhism, Punjabi guys, and so I can understand if some of the words are in Hindi.
Hmm. Okay, yeah. I also love Punjabi. Like the culture, the food, the every single thing I like about Punjab or Punjabi. I have a lot of Punjabi friends.
Yeah, Punjabi is one of the greatest or nice people. They are
Hmm.
nice people, and the religion is nice too, right? The one should understand how the religion was formed. You know,
Hmm.
that's it's a great the culture tradition. I love it.
Mhm. Okay, there are a lot of questions I want to ask you still, but one last question for this session is what is your point of view on Pakistani dramas? Like now they are also in trend, like people watch Pakistani dramas a lot.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know. I don't know anything about Pakistani dramas. Uh,
Oh, okay.
wha- uh, so where do people watch these dramas then? YouTube?
I guess that is the easiest way to watch because they upload on YouTube.
Okay, I have no clue about Pakistani dramas. Maybe they got influenced by Indian dramas.
No,
Uh, no?
serials are really I don't like serials. I don't know why. I don't like watching serials. They just, I don't know. They show one thing in just 5 to 10 minutes and they take it really long time. But in Pakistani dramas, there is a lot, I guess, huge difference.
Okay, I have no clue about that. Is it in Punjabi or Urdu or Hindi?
Hindi. They use Urdu words, which are very interesting, and that they make only in Hindi, but in between they use Urdu words. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
I'm the wrong. Yeah, I do understand Urdu. Like, in India, like, uh, obviously we know Hindi or Urdu, other languages. So I love Urdu shairi. I
Mm.
love Urdu Sufiana, Sufi music.
Oh,
That's
yes, yeah.
I
So
love Sufi music. So.
I started watching first the Zakir Khan, and I liked his Urdu first, the words he uses in between while doing the stand-up comedy. Do you know about Zakir Khan?
I think he's a comedian, right? Stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that. I don't watch much, as I told you, like since I got into YouTube, I'm
Mm,
not into like watching a lot of things unless I choose like what to watch.
mm.
Uh, I go by that.
So, sir, I would definitely love to have another session if you have time tomorrow itself because I am really enjoying talking to you. And I
Oh, is
guess
it okay?
there are a lot of things which we can discuss, and I want to know really. Yeah, it was really
Oh, no.
smooth conversation. I enjoy talking to you. Yes.
I
Um,
love talking to you as well. Yeah, sure. Like tomorrow,
yeah,
how about Saturday? Would Saturday work for you, or do you work
Saturday. Okay. Yeah, I'll inform you. Okay. Yes.
on Saturday? The same time, I think should be fine. I hope I'm not fast. I hope people, find this conversation interesting.
It was interesting. I enjoyed a lot, and you are very calm,
Oh,
composed.
is it?
But
Thank you.
I
Okay.
liked it. Yes, yes. That's why I'm saying that I would definitely love to have another conversation with you.
Of course. Yeah. Saturday, I think same time would work for me as well. Hopefully, it works for you. If it works for
Yeah,
you, we can do the
yeah. Sure,
conversation.
sure, sure.
There are
Okay.
many, many things to talk about. Yes.
Yes, yes, yeah. Now I have another session, so for that reason, I have to end this session of right here.
Yeah. No problem.
Mhm. Okay, then thank you so much for connecting to me. It was really lovely talking to you.
It was great talking to you. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.